Hello, welcome to another video. I recently saw a video by Inkyo turning Animal Crossing villagers into people, and it reminded me that I wanted to try it when it was trending online when New Horizons came out, like a few years ago at this point, so I thought I'd finally get around to it. I picked my 3 favorite villagers, which is Pudge, Erik, and Lucky. The first character I designed was Pudge. He has these bangs as part of his original design, so I thought I would go with a kind of bowl cut for him. I also gave him round eyes just to kind of match his personality of being a somewhat happy character, but also seeming kind of nervous a lot of the time. So I made sure to kind of try to get an expression of happiness yet nervousness at the same time on his face. I also think his jacket turned out nice, as well as the color scheme. Since his main color is orange, I decided to go with that for his hair, and he has this kind of like very white, light tan color around his little nose area. So I thought I would go with a color similar to that for his skin tone. I wasn't sure whether to give him green eyes or brown eyes. I ended up going with brown, but I'm not too sure if maybe green would have been nicer. He was honestly my least favorite out of the 3 designs that I came up with. I don't know why, I just feel like there's something about him, like the design itself looks fine, but I'm not sure if it really reads as Pudge very well. So I feel like he could have maybe used a bit more adjusting to really get that vibe. But I still think his design turned out okay. Getting the colors for his background was actually kind of hard, since I kept trying to do orange or green, but I felt like it was blending in too much with this color. Like I didn't quite like it. In the end, I ended up going with the white that I used for like his jacket, and I think that ended up working out really nice for the background. But yeah, overall, I think he turned out fine. I just think I could have reworked him a little bit to help make it feel a little bit more like Pudge. Lucky is my all-time favorite villager. I had him in my first ever Animal Crossing game, which was City Folk, and I don't have him in my village New Horizons yet. I still need to get him, but I honestly haven't played the game in so long. I really need to start playing it again. But yeah, he's my all-time favorite villager. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do for him. I thought about not giving him hair, but I decided I just preferred his design with hair, so I gave him a bit of a messy style. He also has a glowing eye, so I decided that I should keep that. And I wasn't sure whether to keep the black of his eye or make it white, and honestly, I think either color scheme would have worked out well. I ended up going with black. I think white could have been pretty nice, but since his original design was black, I decided to stick to the original design and keep it black. For his mummy wrapping, I only wrapped his face and not his neck, which I actually didn't really think about or realize until I was like writing the script for this video. So I'm not sure if I was to ever redraw him in the future, if I would wrap up his entire body, or if I would maybe have it so just his face is wrapped. So for now, I just wrapped his face and I left it, so it's fine. But if I draw him again in the future, I'll definitely think about that a little bit more. I wasn't sure what color to make his skin tone, since I don't think we ever really properly see his skin tone that much in his original design. I wasn't sure whether or not to make him really dead or give him like a proper skin tone, so I decided to go somewhere in the middle. So I didn't just use grayscale for his skin, but I used a very desaturated color so his skin tone looks a little bit more dead, and I think it works out. And of course, maybe since it's because Lucky's my favorite villager, he also ended up being my favorite out of the 3 that I designed. I think it came out really well, and I really liked how the background came out to finish up his piece, and I think he just turned out really nice. Erik was a villager that I think was in either my tent or I went and found him as one of my first villagers, because he was definitely very early on. And I can't remember if Pudge was the one that was in my tent or if it was Erik, the one that was in my tent. But either way, he was one of my first 2 villagers that I gained. And honestly, I love him now. He's absolutely adorable. He loves winter, and I just think he's adorable and really fun to talk to. I wasn't really sure what to do for his hair, so honestly, I just went for it, and I think it turned out fine. I wish I had added some sort of those are little antler hats that people wear around Christmas time, just because I think it might have been cute. I don't know if he would have worn it all the time, but I think it kind of would have been a cute little touch. But I didn't. So in the future, if I draw him again, I think I might add in some little antler hats to him. I still think his design turned out really neat, especially with his little sweater and the little flower designs he has on his sweater, which I never even noticed until drawing this design now, that his sweater has little flowers on it. I thought that was really adorable. The The colors for his skin took a few tries. I wasn't sure exactly what kind of skin tone I wanted to go with based off like the color of his fur. Eventually, I ended up going with a lighter skin tone than what I had originally placed down, because I think it was like a little bit closer to his the color of his fur. And that's also why his hair color is pretty light, because part of the fur color he has is light, and also his antlers were a pretty light color, so I decided to go with a color similar to that for his hair. Overall, I think his design turned out pretty well, and I also like the way the background came out with him as well. Anyways, those are the final designs I came up with. I think they all turned out pretty cute, even if there's some stuff that I'm not too sure about. I think I'll turn these into stickers as well for my art shop, so if you're interested, I have opened up my Etsy again, and there are a few stickers already up and available for sale. I recently got a new printer, so I'm not gonna have to outsource my stickers anymore. So once I have that printer set up and running, I'll make sure to create stickers of these characters and upload them as my Etsy as well, probably within the next few days of when I upload this. So make sure to favorite my shop on Etsy if you're curious and you want to maybe get the stickers in the future. If you guys liked the video, then make sure to subscribe. I will be posting a studio vlog about the opening of my Etsy shop in maybe like a week or two or something. I'm not quite sure exactly how long it'll take, but I definitely plan on posting a studio vlog sometime this month about my Etsy shop. And make sure to like and comment what you think about the designs and who your favorite villagers are as well.